On September 27, 2021, a federal jury delivered a verdict that shocked the music industry. After decades as one of the most successful figures in R&B, Robert Sylvester Kelly, known worldwide as R. Kelly, was found guilty in a federal racketeering trial. For years, Kelly had been celebrated as a musical genius. His songs dominated radio stations, topped charts, and sold millions of records around the world. But behind the success and fame, allegations had followed him for decades. What began as rumors and lawsuits would eventually lead to federal investigations, criminal convictions, and one of the most dramatic downfalls in music history. This is the story of the rise and downfall of R. Kelly. Robert Sylvester Kelly was born on January 8, 1967, in Chicago, Illinois. Raised by his mother in a low-income neighborhood on Chicago's South Side, Kelly faced numerous challenges growing up. Life was not easy, and financial struggles were a constant reality. Despite these hardships, he discovered an early love for music. Teachers and classmates quickly noticed his singing ability. One music teacher reportedly encouraged him to pursue his talent seriously, believing he had a special gift. Music became both an escape and an opportunity. During his teenage years, Kelly began performing publicly and participating in talent competitions. He dreamed of becoming a professional musician and worked tirelessly to develop his voice and songwriting skills. In the late 1980s, he joined a group called Public Announcement. The group's debut album, released in 1992, introduced Kelly to a wider audience and helped launch his career. However, it was his solo work that would make him a superstar. In 1993, Kelly released the album 12 Play. The project became a major commercial success and established him as one of the leading voices in contemporary R&B. His smooth vocals, songwriting ability, and production skills helped him stand out in a highly competitive music industry. Soon, his career was soaring. Throughout the 1990s, Kelly released hit after hit. His music dominated radio stations. Albums sold millions of copies. Concert venues filled with fans eager to see him perform. He became one of the most recognizable names in R&B. But Kelly's influence extended beyond his own recordings. He also became a highly sought-after songwriter and producer. Artists across the music industry wanted to work with him. One of his most famous achievements came in 1996 when he wrote and produced the song, "I Believe I Can Fly." The song became a global hit and earned multiple Grammy Awards. It was inspirational, uplifting, and widely regarded as one of the defining songs of the era. By the late 1990s, Kelly appeared unstoppable. He had wealth, fame, industry influence, and millions of loyal fans. Yet while his professional success continued to grow, controversy was beginning to follow him. Throughout the 1990s, reports emerged regarding relationships with young women. Some allegations attracted media attention and public concern. Questions about Kelly's personal life increasingly appeared in newspapers and entertainment programs. However, despite the controversy, his career remained largely unaffected. His music continued to sell, his concerts remained popular, and many fans focused on his artistic accomplishments rather than the allegations. As the years passed, the accusations continued. Lawsuits were filed. Media investigations examined various claims. Yet Kelly remained one of the most successful figures in R&B. In 2002, a videotape became the center of a criminal investigation. The case attracted significant national attention. News organizations covered every development. Public opinion became sharply divided. Supporters defended Kelly and argued he deserved the presumption of innocence. Critics questioned why the allegations continued to surface repeatedly. The legal process stretched on for years. In 2008, Kelly was acquitted in a highly publicized trial. For many supporters, the verdict appeared to close the chapter, but for others, concerns remained unresolved. Despite the legal victory, public scrutiny did not disappear. Kelly continued releasing music and performing. However, attitudes were gradually changing. The rise of social media allowed information and allegations to spread more rapidly than ever before. Conversations that might once have remained confined to courtrooms and newspapers now reach global audiences instantly. During the 2010s, renewed attention focused on allegations involving Kelly. Investigative reports and documentaries began examining claims in greater detail. Former associates and accusers spoke publicly about their experiences. Then came a major turning point. In January 2019, the documentary series Surviving R. Kelly premiered. The series featured interviews with multiple women and individuals who described troubling allegations involving the singer. Millions watched. Many people who had previously ignored the allegations began paying closer attention. The series generated widespread debate. Some viewers expressed shock. Others argued that warning signs had existed for years. Regardless of individual opinions, one thing was clear. Public perception of Kelly was changing dramatically. Soon after, legal pressure intensified. Federal investigators launched major investigations into allegations surrounding the singer. Prosecutors alleged that Kelly had used his fame, influence, and resources to exploit victims over many years. In 2019, Kelly was arrested on federal charges. The news made headlines around the world. For the first time, many observers believed the allegations might finally result in major legal consequences. The trials that followed attracted enormous public attention. Witnesses testified in court. Evidence was presented. Former associates described aspects of Kelly's operations and relationships. The proceedings lasted for weeks and generated extensive media coverage. In September 2021, the federal jury reached its verdict. Kelly was found guilty on racketeering and related charges. The decision marked a historic moment. A man who had spent decades at the top of the music industry now faced the reality of significant prison time. The verdict represented one of the most dramatic falls from grace in entertainment history. Additional legal proceedings followed in other jurisdictions. In subsequent cases, Kelly was convicted on additional charges. The convictions effectively ended his career as a major recording artist. The contrast between his rise and downfall was extraordinary. At one point, Kelly had been among the most influential musicians in America. His songs filled arenas. His albums topped charts. His influence shaped modern R&B. Now his legal troubles had overshadowed nearly everything else. Today, R. Kelly's legacy remains deeply complicated. There is little doubt that he had a major impact on modern R&B music. His songwriting, production, and vocal style influenced countless artists. Many of his songs remain well known. Yet his criminal convictions have fundamentally changed how many people view his career. For many observers, his legacy can no longer be separated from the crimes for which he was convicted. The rise and downfall of R. Kelly serves as a cautionary tale about fame, power, and accountability. R. Kelly once stood among the biggest names in entertainment. His music defined an era. His influence shaped a genre. But in the end, his downfall became as significant a part of his story as his success. And decades from now, the story of R. Kelly will likely be remembered not only for the music he created, but also for the events that led to one of the most dramatic collapses in modern entertainment history.